Here at Brookdale Property Management, we strongly believe some kind of rental protection is essential for landlords, particularly in a recession. Of course, in Peterborough, we're renowned for our strict tenant selection criteria and referencing process, which even extends to visiting the home of local applicants to make sure not just that they're financially in a position to rent a property from us, but they're going to look after the property as well. However, even the best tenants can fall onto financial hard times. Marital breakdown, sickness and redundancy are the three key areas that affect a tenant's ability to pay their rent. And we have to remember as well, landlords are in a recession too. So missing a mortgage payment because of some calamity in your tenant's life is just not an option. Our experience in the letting industry now spans 4 decades, and if you look today at letting agents' marketing, most of them make mention of guaranteed rent. Well, we dispute this because what they actually do is sell you an insurance policy which covers you for rental loss. Let's look at these insurance policies. I've got just 2 policy documents that I downloaded from the internet, and both of them specify that there's an excess. Just like car insurance and home insurance, there's always an excess. Now, both of them specify the excess is actually the first month's rental loss. Well, that's hardly a guarantee. Neither of these policies, and neither of the policies we've researched in the many years we've been in letting, actually paid out if the tenant was late paying their rent. This particular policy, amongst lots of conditions, states that if during the tenancy the tenant's circumstances change, for example a change of employment, the tenant should be re-referenced. If they're not, it could affect the outcome of the claim. There are lots of exceptions in this policy, just as there are in any insurance policy. And if you think about it, it is right and proper for every insurance company to protect their business, and they all have departments which are specifically geared around not paying out money and covering any fraudulent claims. How can they be called rent guarantee? For landlords, receiving their rent on time every time is absolutely crucial, and this is why in 2010, after more and more landlords were asking us, can you do something, can you provide some kind of rent guarantee? We had another look at all the insurance policies, same old story. So what we did is we created our own rent guarantee scheme. Now, our rent guarantee scheme is simple. We believe it's unique in that it really is an absolute 100% guarantee. The way it works is once you've signed the contract, we override our computer system, so when making payments to our landlords, it ignores the tenant's account. The 2 benefits, of course, are if the tenant is 2 or 3 weeks late paying their rent, maybe they've changed jobs and have a cash flow problem, it doesn't matter. Our payment will be made to the landlord on time as though there were no problems. If the tenant, say, loses their job and absolutely cannot pay the rent, again, the computer system overrides the tenant's account, so Brookdale will pay the money to the landlord as though nothing had happened. To take advantage of our rent guarantee scheme, give us a call on 01733 327788 or send us an inquiry via our website.